place of a disclaimer, a minor announcement regarding these, and future AI voice videos. 11 Labs has blocked political figures from being used due to the upcoming election this year. With that in mind, our AI Trump will no longer be in this series. But fret not. We will be replacing him with a good enough figure. Or at least, we think so. Enjoy the video and have a beautiful week.
All right, I've done everything you all have asked me to do. Weird training regiments, bizarre errands that have taken me to God knows where and back. This last one was supposed to be just that. I'm at my conclusion. What is supposed to happen next with this dumbass trial?
You are very much correct, Ash. We are at the end. With completing the last of your errands over the last month, you are more than ready for the next step.
Whoa, back up there, Dustbug. A month? It's been a month already? All this felt like it took, well, I guess days, but an entire month's worth?
Don't get too excited, Ash. Time flows through this realm a lot differently than it does in Earthrealm. But the good news is that you are finished with what I have to show and teach you. You now have to take part in a new course, and with a new instructor, one you have met briefly before.
Hello again, Brother Ash. I do not remember if we were well acquainted before, so I will reintroduce myself. I am Joshua Graham, and I am from the same realm as you, but a much different time. You will come to find out that we have much in common as well. The need and drive to destroy evil. Just as my Bible commands, punish the wicked of their sins, to help them see the divine light of salvation.
Wait, I remember you. You were patching me up after I got the runaround by those psychos. I never got to thank you for that. Well, thanks for the care, I guess.
No need to thank me, Ash. Doing the Lord's work. Now, we have more pressing business. I get to show you into the deepest depths of this place. Something I have experienced whilst you were being chased and otherwise preoccupied. You will be in good hands, brother. This I can promise you.
Forgive me for being suspicious of you, but everyone that I have met here are either strange, weird, wanting to kill me, or are just plain bizarre. Hearing someone being what seems to be genuinely helpful with no catch is just surprising. But I will accept your help. I know if I went off by myself, I'd just run into something else that wants to kill me. So, Brother Joshua, was it? What do we do now?
Inconceivable. Are you trying to tell me that there is more between the multiverse? I have never been told of a place like this.
Well, Samasu, if I am to be as honest as I can with you, You would never have heard of this place if I had not pulled you here. You see, I bring those I find a special interest in and allow them through the membrane of the void and allow them to experience what it has to offer before their end. Because at your end, you would be here eventually, just not in the way you may wish.
Incredible! Even the Kais are not as omnipotent as they seem. And I was a Kai in training. How can all of this go beyond anyone's notice? Where on the spectral plane are we?
Those who notice this place are apt to avoid it. It is not strange or irregular to hear that your masters would not know of this place, or knew of it and kept it secret. As far as the spectral plane is concerned, we are in the deepest, beyond where any light can touch, and where all life eventually falls.
Then, if I were to have somehow died, I see. Well, thank you again, Khan, for bringing me to this place, teeming with life that I can only assume you have brought about yourself. One could say you are a deity, a god, such as myself.
I do not claim such a title. However, I brought you here as you are for a reason. Zamasu, your history interests me greatly. In fact, I was able to pluck you from your home just about the time you were to make a massive mistake. And if you are willing to admit it were to be a mistake, I would be more than willing to give you something that I know you have been striving for.
Ah, yes, the revelation I had made. The gods were pointless in their current state, merely overseeing life and not being able to affect it. The Omni King made it very clear to all the gods across the multiverse that any interference or influence was to be met with an immediate action. To be erased. Before I came here, I was about to replace my master, take his place, take his time ring, and do things the right way. But you want me to admit it wasn't the right way? Why would I do that?
As I had said, to give you what you have been striving for, the power and position of a god without the inevitable consequences. So, are you able to swallow your pride and admit your fault? Or is a god such as yourself, or, well, god in training, unwilling or unable to admit their own faults?
You drive such a hard bargain, Khan. On one hand, you want me to do what no god would ever do, admit they have done or thought wrong. But on the other hand, you are offering me exactly what I want with no detriment. Am I so prideful of a god that I can't say, I was wrong? The temptation. It's too great to ignore. Fine. I, Zamasu, soon to be Kai of Universe 10, admit that I was at fault for attempting to correct the problem with mortals. I am sorry, and ask for forgiveness. Oh my, incredible, incredible. I can feel it. The power of a god surging through me. No, wait. There is something more. The addition of power. Two gods in one form? Khan, what have you done? How is this possible?
Oh yes, the power of two gods. This is what you would have strived for, what you would have eventually become just this time. You do not risk separation. And, since I enjoy your attitude and person, Zamasu, I have an additional offer to make. If, of course, you are able to handle it.
Khan, if I am able to keep this power, then anything you need, consider it done. I am at your command, at least for now.
Jeez, Joshua. We've been hiking for hours now, it feels like. Are we anywhere near where we need to be? I feel like the dust of this place is starting to squeeze my lungs like a lemon.
Patience is a virtue, Brother Ash. Be thankful, as we have only just arrived.
What in the absolute blue hell is that? And why is that what we are looking for?
This dead god has finally fallen into Khan's realm, and it is a part of your trial to explore it and figure out the power within. This doesn't come without some risk. The power of this dead god could very well overpower you, and if that happens, then I'm to take the steps necessary to stop you, and that god from escaping.
Great. That sounds fan-fucking-tastic. More big ugly evils to take care of. Well, I guess in this case, I'm going through the big ugly evil. Doesn't make it any better. Anything else I need to know?
Of course. I'm not going to hide anything, or hold anything back from you. There is one last thing you must know. You won't be going in there alone. Khan has informed me that when we arrive, there is another that will accompany you. I'm merely to stay back and await your return. The man going with you is only just arriving.
Good to finally meet you face to face, Ash Williams. My name is Nolan Grayson, though many call me Omni-Man, where I am from. However, to be more personal, as I have been told to be, you can just call me Nolan, and I will call you Ash. I hope you brought your big boy pants, because from what I have seen from the short time I have been here, that thing is still alive. It moves slow and smells like death and rot. But I'm sure with your experience, that should be less than a walk through the park for you. Whenever you are ready, I'll accompany you inside. Just make sure if you puke, it isn't on my suit.
Oh, bloody hell.
Well, I suppose that stepping down from being the God Emperor does indeed have some consequences. This place is strange. But there is something here that feels familiar. A pulling. Wait, I'm not alone.
Oh, at least you aren't blind, fool. A God Emperor is nothing compared to the Omega Beams, and even less compared to the new God and Lord of Apocalypse. Kneel before Darkseid, or face the full power of the Omega effect.
Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end. Man, if I was your mama, I'd be so proud of you. Well, since we are here, we thank you for once more sitting down and watching a wonderful creation of content from this channel. You're just sitting there on your phone, in your living room, or hell, even on your damn toilet helps us out more than you can imagine. But a little extra help couldn't hurt, right? So, if you want to make this place even better, drop a like and a comment. Hit that big red subscribe button and flick that little bell to know when our next video comes out. And if you want to help out even more, donate to one of the links below. All sounds good, right? Of course it does. Now, you use your little finger, or that little mouse of yours, and click on another video on screen right now. You better do it. I'd hate to have to kick your ass so hard you'll be able to wipe your ass and clean your nose with the same paper. See you next time.